All right. Talk about some PUBG. I have put 100+ hours in this one. Yeah. I will talk about the gameplay first because I have no problem doing it.
You please start.
You are a no-name motherfucker put on a plane, C-130.
What's the story?
Sure.
That's the story.
You put on a C-130 and you basically got to jump out of a plane, land somewhere, loot some crap, or if you don't, you're going to get kicked out of the plane, you're probably going to drown. Usually you land in the
ocean. You're playing with friends, you're screaming into your mic, where are we dropping, boys?
That's right. It's a lot like Fortnite. You drop. Maps are a lot bigger, though, and there is multiple maps as opposed to the one map on Fortnite. There is way more high traffic areas for looting, but there's also more options, so it's not as bad as you think. I don't want spaghetti, Mom.
That's funny because my friend asked me, do I get pizza or lo mein?
But otherwise, it's a lot like Fortnite. There's some big differences, though. PUBG is all about modding your weapons. You will find weapons. You will find mods for them. Certain mods go better with certain guns. You make your guns better. Gives you a little advantage with the recoil. Gives you a little advantage with optics. Every gun can have, well, not every gun, but most guns can have a scope. There's different, different classes. I don't think there's any SMG in Fortnite that you can put a scope. Or that actually has.
You have the tactical one and the silenced one.
But neither one of those you have.
You can't modify because you either pick up a non-silenced one or a silenced one.
Yeah, which is a shame because I don't use submachine guns, but I use submachine guns a lot.
Fuck the microwaves.
In PUBG, it's good in the beginning if it's all you have to go rush. I swear by the Vector. It is my favorite submachine gun in the game as long as I have an extended mag. It shreds things.
Jesus
love
Christ,
it.
I think destroys people.
You get a tactical stock on that bad boy and the vertical
Ender of
foregrip.
Dreams, the Vector.
Recoil is so limited, and you just wreck people. It's a perfect storming a building weapon. And then got my favorite sniper to go along with it, the Car 98. Level 3 helmet or less. Level 3 helmet is the only way you're going to survive that head ding.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Level 2 and 1, it'll take it right off your head and knock you.
I know you can actually. I thought it go through level 3. No, it
doesn't go right through level 3. It takes 2 hits.
Okay.
To knock you and kill and take the helmet off.
Now I know why I keep dying to the fucking Car 98.
There's a lot more variety of weapons in PUBG. You have everything from pistols, submachine guns, different shotguns. Just like Fortnite has different shotguns, but there's not as the shotguns are not as OP as they are.
Semi-autos.
Yep. There's also, let's see, there's the AR class, and then of course the sniper rifles.
Christian, name one gun in PUBG. That's not the micro easy.
I don't know any of the names of the PUBG guns.
They're actual gun names. If you can name a real gun.
I didn't read them.
Name a real gun.
The AR-15. That's all I got.
That's Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm scared. You just said name a real gun.
Hey, what ARs? But there's no AR-15.
All right.
You can finish.
17. I did that one on purpose.
-1. That's all I can say. -1.
Come on.
M16. That's one. M4. But yeah, there's a lot more guns. Everything is customizable. They've even added recently where there's weapon skins now. Kind of very Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, some of them are cool, actually. I'm starting to little by little get more.
I got the free one. I was like, I'm not ever putting money into a game again.
Yeah, I got the free one too.
Let's go.
I haven't been able to get that many yet because I'm working on I was working on the fever crates still. Because I really want my person to look like Austin Powers when I kill him. I'm getting really close.
Nice.
I got some flare bottom.
I'm done with cases. I'm CSGO. I spent too much money on that. Got 2 knives in my life. Sold them for other games.
I could just be cheap and go on the marketplace and spend like $2 and get what I actually want, but like I don't want to.
I sold all my skins in CSGO. So
that's the other cool thing about PUBG. Anything you don't get in a crate, you can go on the marketplace. Usually, you can find it cheap. Unless it's that stupid Assassin's Creed hoodie. That thing's like $160 on the marketplace.
I'll buy it.
I'm paying that. If it's under $5.
Is it like Desmond's, like the white one?
Yeah, there's a white one and a black one.
Fuck.
Might have to spend that money.
I want to be Desmond.
Oh my god.
Kidding.
Can we jumping from roof to roof like Desmond?
If only.
Skins gets the wins.
That's right.
It's true. Dude, you didn't CSGO?
Yeah, we
dude, having
we're terrible.
Having a skin on your gun gives you +5 to damage. You never
wish. I wish. But yeah, basically, it's a lot more. It's a lot more detailed. The guy who made Arma 3, he worked on their battle royale, which was based for
And then someone
Army
from
Simulator.
H1 came over too, right? It was H1 and Arma
Yeah.
teamed up to make PUBG.
Yeah.
And we're getting our third map soon.
Blue hole. The third map is in beta right now.
Yeah.
I think it just
That's
entered
small.
closed.
Still don't know why there's squads in that map.
Oh, it's so much fun with squads. It's
or-
instant chaos.
It's just chaos. Like you
It's
land.
instant chaos, and I love
You
it.
land like Vietnam.
Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah, the map is usually 10 by 10 kilometers, and they are true kilometers. It is
a big map. You will
map.
be-
The new one is a 4x4, so it's a more than half the size of the original map. And oh my god, it's intense.
Be it fucking damn.
All the smoke. from the
Basically,
Holland
it's
Morning.
basically 3 islands.
Yeah.
Don't matter where you land, there's people.
I'm gonna
It don't
stock up
matter
on
where you go.
Molotov. Start chucking it. I love the
If
smell
you
of napalm
swim in
the
that
morning.
game, you might as
Jesus.
well just like turn your computer off because you're dead as fuck. Swimming, you're dead. There's so many animations in it, and you're so boned.
I need to find a better group that wants to bridge block in the new map. I want that so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Oh no. You know what my new thing is? Bridge launching. Have you done that yet? Oh my god. Me and my squad are
no
pro.
bridge blocking. I hate
Explain
that.
what bridge.
All right, so bridge blocking
blocking.
is if you got a squad of 4 people, usually everyone gets their own car. You go to one of the main bridges of the first map of the island map,
Super
and
cocksuckers.
yeah, and you basically just build a blockade. And people then who have to run off of the military island or to the military island have to go past you. You have a block. You now have instant cover with vehicles, but they can
Yeah.
explode, so you have to be careful
Right.
not to be too close to them. And basically, you just pick off people and get loot that way. And
Fun fact: that is a viable military tactic that the military does. They take vehicles, park them sideways on bridges, and you have to like drive through the vehicles, weave in and out of them to get to where you need to be because it slows you down. And so that's like
Real life strategies.
real life strats. Yeah.
So bridge blocking was huge in the beginning of this game because a lot of people didn't see it coming. A lot of people didn't know it was going to happen. Now you drive up to the bridge, you see four UASs or Darcy's just sitting there. You're like,
yeah,
reverse.
nope. Yeah.
Let's go find a boat, boys. We'll get away.
Also, just the visual of that driving to see. Okay, I'm out of the resources on this island. There's people coming from the other side of the island to get me. I'm gonna go see what's on the other island. Oh fuck, there's a barricade there. I'm not doing
that's
that.
your normal human thinking, but there's still
Yeah.
people in this game who will see it and go, I can get by that. There's a little edge right there. I'm gonna get through this. You watch.
Plow,
that's
just
what
tries
they-
to plow through.
And then you have your firefights that makes it fun,
or
exciting.
or
Or
more
firing
fun. Or the
squad.
more fun is if you have the cars already halfway damaged and someone runs into a car and they don't get through that little hole and just they blow themselves up. That is
Yes.
so satisfying. in so
so
many ways.
fucking
Martyr.
hilarious. Oh,
What's bridge launching?
So bridge launching. This is my new favorite thing. On the one bridge, on the left bridge, there's that big overturned Winnebago.
Yeah.
That thing can't blow up. It's already destroyed. You can't blow it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's big enough to hide any kind of car behind it.
Wait a minute, I know where you're going with this.
So you hide a car behind it. You gotta have you've got to get a vehicle. I prefer the buggy that has mostly full health. So what you do is you usually get that, and you usually get another one. There's like the destroyed cars behind
Yeah.
it. Hide the destroyed car behind there as well, so you can't see it. You wait for someone to come by. The person in the driver's seat. You want to have usually. I prefer the Tommy gun when I do it because it shreds as well, and if you're gonna send a mag, you get 50 rounds to do it. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin tires when they're coming when they get close. I'm gonna launch myself in front of them. They're gonna hit me and spin me. They're usually gonna spin as well. During that time period, they're not obviously going straight. So now they're stuck in the vehicle and they're still going fast enough that they can't jump out. And my teammates are lighting them up. While that is going on, I'm waiting for my car to stop. And once I'm out, I go to shoot as well. Now, the problem is usually the guy in the car, like me, who's launching, usually you're the first one to get wrecked out and shot at when they finally do get out, if they live that long.
You're suicide.
So if I'm kind of. In PUBG and Fortnite, when you're in more than one person, you get knocked.
Yeah.
And most people, when you get knocked, they don't care about you anymore, and they turn to the people who are still alive.
I know, yeah.
Unless
true.
they're spiteful motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Then
And
they'll
then
kill the
yeah.
guy.
Well,
I
they'll
know.
teabag you first. Then
I
they'll
had
kill
that in
you.
Fortnite.
Shoot 'em all down.
If I went down, I was dead.
Dude,
Someone
I got
coming after
shit on
me.
people for doing that. Like, be like, what the fuck? Why'd you kill me? I'm like, I'm an asshole.
You just write back hate is gonna hate. That's all you gotta write back. But I mean, the only good thing about the only reason it doesn't happen, I think, as much in PUBG. I mean, noobs will still do it just because they want that kill because they're like, oh yeah, I got some BP.
Yeah.
But the good players, they want you to. I want you to lead me to where your other man is because that's where you're crawling. You ain't crawling
Yeah.
away from him.
Yeah. Once you're smart and realize, like, probably using me as bait. Hey, they're over there. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's the only way. If I knocked you and I'm trying to stay hidden, I will kill you then.
Yeah.
Only like right then and there, and not wait for your teammates, just so I can stay where I'm hidden at.
Yeah.
There's a
especially
lot
when
of
I'm suppressed.
like clever in-game mechanics,
Oh,
whether
yes.
they're glitches or not glitches, that add a very large depth to the game.
Oh yeah, there's so many different ways to play. There's so many play styles. You know, like this bridge launching thing. Like this is something we just tried out randomly one day, and
Yeah.
it's working great. So we kept doing it. Because my biggest fear was like, I'm gonna run in front of this guy. He's gonna hit me head on. I was like, we're both gonna blow up. I was like, and if you blow up in a car, you don't get knocked. You
just die.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dunzos. Yeah.
Just wipe a squad like that.
Ah, so much fun.
Everyone get in the dossier.
But most people nowadays, from what I've experienced, they will not come near the regular bridge block anymore. If they see that, they'll go look for a boat. I mean, if there's not a lot of time left and they have to cross, it's the only way they're going to do it. But I don't want to waste time. I want to get loot. I want to wreck as many people as I can and lose as many people as I can. So I'm going to the end game with like 5+ first aids and 5+ of each booster,
Yeah.
and I'm ready to wreck. And I have usually pretty decent guns. I usually have a decent AR and a decent sniper.
Sounds like you're pretty high on the gameplay of
yeah, what'd you get
Player
gameplay
Unknown
wise?
Battlegrounds.
I am, but there's also some defaults to it. Cheating has been a huge thing.
Huge.
It's
I've heard that.
calming down again now. Bluehole is finally stepping up their game and going after cheaters. But for a while there, I've been killed like Angelina Jolie and Wanted killed, where I have been on the other side of a building, and it's like, shoot me right through the building, basically.
Lame.
You
Yeah.
covered the bullet.
I've seen one streamer where like everyone had a colored name above their head and he could see through everything
Yeah, that's
in
the
the map.
replay.
Yep.
That's
That is garbage water.
I'm not sure like Shroud just gets like fucking stream sniped every game he plays.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's when you beat a game on PC, they don't have it on the Xbox version. I don't think at least yet. When you die on PC, you can A, watch a replay, and then B, after I think it's like 30 minutes usually, you can watch the match you just played in full from anyone's
Yeah.
perspective. So let's say you and me were in a match but not together. You just happen to be in the same solo I am.
Yeah.
I could watch your adventure, what happened to you that game from start to finish if I wanted to. You can watch anyone all the way to the very end, even after you had already left.
Right.
You know, because if you die early, you don't care usually who won the game. But if you wanted to go back and watch, you can, which is a nice little feature too. And the replay cam was nice because it's something that made it a lot more obvious to see that people were cheating.
So, I mean, you think you've hit all the good points and some
Yep.
of the sour ones. 1 out of 10, what do you think you would?
Well, the one more sour one, there's a huge problem still that they need to fix.
All right.
Certain vehicles, especially the motorcycle, are just death traps. The physics in it is terrible.
Yeah.
You can hit like a little bump and you can go flying across the whole map.
Deploy.
Backflip.
Yeah, it's like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang just took off. It's like I'm going.
E.T. flying over the moon.
Fuck, there's a road bump in the way. The road bump. Yeah, we'll
Yep,
be fine.
the bikes.
Shit!
They're still. They've been toying with the vehicles. They had them in a good place at one point in time, and they felt like they still needed to fix them a little bit, which they kind of
And
did.
the motorcycle's like death
But
trap
now
in
they
the
need to
way.
go back. Like they were.
I've been
Yeah.
sniped off motorcycles so many times.
Well, I mean, there's no cover
Yeah.
on a motorcycle. I mean, it's like doing a UAS with no top.
Now, do you gotta ride the Batman motorcycle with a little like sidecar? And be like,
No, the sidecar is more of a death trap than a regular motorcycle.
dude, it's great.
The sidecar, you can't go to the right. It's like it just doesn't want you to. It's like no, fuck you. You're going left. It drives me nuts.
How do you get over there? Make 3 left turns.
That's right. That's the only way you're doing it with a sidecar.